Bing bong bang, ho ho ho. Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. Welcome to the Griddy-Iron gang. We know that you guys love the normal intro, but God, that got me so fucking ready for Christmas, baby. So ready for Christmas. Happy holidays to all of you guys out there. Welcome to Christmas Eve. Hope you guys are having a spectacular start to your Christmas Eve. Thanks for hanging out with us to get it rocking and rolling, because, boys, we got a massive NFL slate today to go through. Week 16 is here. Christmas Eve is also here. What happened, Sukh V? Too hungover to clock in today. You know the deals. You know the deals. Hobie is Hobie Sweatpants Santa. Yep, exactly. What do you guys think of the background? You like the snow? Anybody actually got snow on the ground where they are right now? Anybody got snow? Anybody in chat got snow? Where's the snow at? Anybody got the snow? No snows. No snows.
No.
Word. We're so excited you're with us. I know. Sad times. Well, definitely not cold where I'm at in Florida right now, but I'm sure somebody out there's got some snow. We do. Kanika does. Also, what's up, Kanika? How's it going? So glad to have you guys with us today. Happy Christmas Eve, like I said. My name is Sweatpant Jesus.
Shaggy Butts.
And I'm just Sukh, and I'm just wearing what I wore to the club last night.
Sukh is is powering through for the people for you guys today. Just so you guys know, we may not have a VSauce bang. We don't know where he is.
We don't have a VSauce bang. I saw that guy on the side of the street last night. He ain't making it here.
He ain't gonna be here. You thought you called yourself out. NZ thought you were just dressed up. Also, what's up, buddy? How's it going?
NZ, how's that shirt, baby?
Yes, dude. We need a photo of you in the shirt smiling. We need it so bad. So bad. So glad to have all of you with us today. As always, for the show today, we'll drop the link in the chat. If you have a play on the NFL slate, please come and drop it up for us today. Love to hear what you guys are on. Apparently, Hovey is betting on a Titan to score, but it's not DeAndre Hopkins and it's not Derrick Henry. Or actually, it's not Derrick Henry. But he's betting on a Titan.
You teasing that.
I wonder who it is.
Got me bricked up to start my morning. I have a couple theories, but it's not Hopkins either. Oh baby, does it ride with Hig Mahankwo? I don't know.
That's good.
Thank you.
I have no idea who it is though.
I don't either. New England Patriots team total over. I don't hate that for Sunday Night Football. All right, keep dropping them in the chat, guys. Keep talking with each other. So happy to have you with us on Christmas Eve. We're not going to see you guys tomorrow, so we'll go ahead and say this now. Merry Christmas to all of you guys who celebrate Christmas. Happy holidays to all of you guys as well. If you do not celebrate Christmas, we're so excited that you guys are having a good holiday season. Hearts and love from the Shags. Do we need to figure out a way of like Christmas, like a tree or ho ho ho, like it sends like Santa's falling on you or something?
Start molesting the air and figure it out.
Like birds up there.
Oh wow.
For real though, Merry Christmas to everyone. God bless. I'm not a religious person, but at this time of the year, you like to think about beautiful things, and religion is beautiful, despite what people say this day and age.
Exactly. We're off for my birthday tomorrow, Landon. Exactly. That's exactly right. Decided to give the gents the day off tomorrow. I got to be Christmas Corp. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and get Hovey in here. Let me drop the link for him. So Corp Hovey. If you don't come on here with a fucking Santa beard on, I'm gonna be pissed. Only beautiful thing I see is the lads on the screen. We love to see it, Chan Daddy. What's up, man? How's that mug feeling? He said it's got it full already, ready to vibe out with us. We are gonna play Stutter Dud with you guys, get the vibes rolling too, because it is most of you guys. For some of you, it is the fantasy football, either the first round of the playoffs, or it is the first round of the finals, or it is the second leg or the first semifinal game. I don't know. So, somebody's in the finals doing something. I'm in the finals. I'm in the first half of it. So if you guys are doing that, we're going to talk about some Stutter Duds for fantasy football, and then we're going to dive into the slate, talk about everything with you guys. And then bing, bong, bang. Just going to keep going. I'm just going to get Hovey up here now because I know he's got shit to do. So Hovey, my guy, how's it going?
What up, boys? How are we? Merry Christmas.
What's up,
Merry Christmas,
brothers. So glad you're with us, dude. Thanks for being a part of the Fam Bam. What you got for us today, homie?
As always. First thing I'm just going to touch on real quick. I know that you were talking about fantasy football playoffs and all that such. Everyone else also keep in the back of your mind from now until the last week of football. This is the time. These players are playing for incentives. They're playing to get this money. So just look out for that stuff, and it's going to help you kind of make your bets a little bit easier. Sometimes it does.
No, absolutely.
That's just my gospel on the day. So
we appreciate it, bro.
Yep, we'll start off with the Titans touchdown guy. Sitting at plus 450, plus 430. Ryan Tannehill.
Oh no.
Wow. He's gonna vulture one from D. Henry.
That is not what I thought he was gonna say.
Yep, so it's going to be Ryan Tannehill. Obviously, he hasn't played in a while, so it's kind of risky in regards to that factor, but that's exactly why I'm taking it. The fact that he hasn't played in that long, and his numbers are only sitting at plus 440. It was like I got in at plus 400, I think, and then it went up to like plus 450 or whatever, which I still don't really care about. It's that in regards to his number being low in that aspect, but also in regards to the Derrick Henry number only being at minus 120. I feel like when Derrick Henry does get into the end zone, his line typically sits at like minus 145, like very, very juiced to where it's like it's obvious that it's going to be him. So I'll take it in regards to them doing that little fake option handoff to get Tannehill going in the end zone and flicking that ball up for Christmas. So that's going to be my play. That's my long shot touchdown scorer today.
Real quick, Hovey, before you move on, just because we're going to talk about this game later and I have some other things to say, but I just want to comment on this because as a Titans fan, this is probably the last 3-game stretch that you're going to see Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry in a Tennessee Titans jersey. This last 3 games right now. I don't think they're going to play Will Levis the rest of the season, as they shouldn't. I think it's going to be Tannehill's like off into the sunset. Thank you for your service. and I think he's going to ball out, dude. The Titans don't really care. It doesn't really matter if they win, but this guy's playing for pride. He's playing for maybe playing somewhere else next season. I like this spot, dude. I like the play. I'll talk about it more with that, but I just wanted to throw that out there too.
Yes, sir.
SPJ, will you stand up real quick?
You want to see my raging boner?
Oh, there we go.
That's a Christmas tree in his pants.
Exactly. I'm excited to see you, baby. All right, what else you got for us?
We're taking Tyreek Hill to the moon today. It's not that hard. Today, unfortunately, all my plays are very corp. I'm laddering him up all the way to plus 175 yards at plus 930. I said it maybe 2 to 3 weeks ago in Spaces when they did play the Titans. The Dolphins, he's going for this record. We know this. He's made it publicly known. Last week, not playing, and then the week before, only getting 61 yards, kind of put a damper on him getting these yardage. He's still 450-something yards away from 2,000, like 400 yards away from breaking the record. Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games, and that's what Tyreek Hill is. He's a big-time player who's going to get the ball. Tua has made it his thing that he's going to help Tyreek Hill as much as possible. They need him to do this. So I'm laddering Tyreek's yards all the way to the moon. Next place kind of
I like it, except for the fact that I'm playing against him in the fantasy football championships in a league that's for money, and so I don't like that part of it. But I agree with you. That's probably the move.
Last play, it's juicy. I really don't care. Breece Hall to lead the game in rushing yards, minus 150. I'm not going to touch his yardage because you don't know if he's going to do it receiving or rushing. Every time I come up here and I pitch Breece Hall, though, that shit don't hit. But I don't care. This is a game where you're getting the Jets number one at their team total is 19.5. Their team total has never been that high ever all season, except for the first week when we had Aaron Rodgers. So you're getting a Jets team total at 19.5. You're getting a Commanders defense that just sucks. Breece Hall's going to get the rock. He's going to get the rock often. He can end the game with 42 yards, not hit his yards prop, and no one else can beat him in yards, and this could still hit. So that's why I'm just
I have two questions for you about this game because I want to know, because I already pressed the button, but I want to give you to give me the yay, good job button pressing, man. So I have a feeling that Trevor Siemian's going to actually have a pretty good game today, and I think that Garrett Wilson also has a pretty good game today because, as you said, the Commanders secondary sucks. They're like one of the worst in the NFL. What do you think? Am I true in this regard, or am I just
you're true in
Christmas miracles?
You're true in the regard because, what was it last week, 2 weeks ago when we were talking? And I said if Aaron Rodgers is back, obviously he's not back, but Garrett Wilson against his secondary is like a kid on Christmas. The Jets at some point, they got to work on getting him the ball, right? It's just, and this is a prime spot to actually move your offense. Again, if their team total was sitting at like 12.5, 13.5, like it's been, I'd say you're out of your mind. But where it's sitting at 19.5, it just shows that the Jets are going to be moving the ball. And the only way they're going to move the ball is with Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson. So you're not wrong at all for taking that realistically. It's a good read.
Gracias, senor. Thank you very much. That's all I needed. Well, is that all you got for us? So we got Garrett Wilson to lead the game in rushing yards, minus 150. And then we got Tyreek to the fucking moon. And then Tyreek Hill. Ryan Tannehill to do the finger roll in the end.
Yep. I'm on Bijan too, but that's everyone and their mother's on that, so that really scared me off.
Godspeed, homie. Fucking speed.
I did a backup lay where I have Algier in there just in case, so I don't get as pissed if it's him and not Bijan. If it's Cordell Patterson, I'm just packing it up, but
it will be. It fucking will be, dude.
It will
totally be Cordell Patterson. Yeah, why not? Why not again? All right, bro. Well, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for everything that you hang out with us all the time, being a part of the squad. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Hope you don't have to be too corp today, and then you can enjoy the holidays, homie.
Yeah, I gotta go to like a million families' houses, so it all starts within 30 minutes.
You have to be family corp. That's what you mean. All right, bro. Well, we appreciate you. Merry Christmas. Hope all your bets smack, and we'll catch you on the next one.
As always, Merry Christmas.
Love you, homie.
Take it easy.
Hey.
Yes.
My guy.
Fucking love Hovey, man. What a baller. Goat. I'm so glad he came in because I did want to. I wanted to ask him about that Jets game. Because I was looking at. I put Trevor Simeon's plus 225 plus in a lotto, and I just wanted to see if it was a stupid play or if it was all right. I mean, I did it already, so it doesn't matter. But where's VSauce? That's a good question, Gerald. Where's VSauce? We got Gerald in here. V's dead. Not seriously. V is.
He's in the gutter.
Laying.
He's in the gutter.
laying down.
I got a question for you boys. What are the odds on that I put these clothes on or that I fell asleep in them? Which one is
Can we get chat? I'm gonna go in minus 250 that you fell asleep in them and you rolled out of bed with them
absolutely.
But
the question is, did you sleep in the hat?
I am married. No, I did not sleep in the hat. The hat is just because I was fucking gooned in the morning.
Sleep. Yeah, facts. That was an easy one. Merry Christmas Eve, buddy. How's it going, T? How's it going, Tyler? How's it going? Yo. Merry Christmas Eve. Is it the Lions today, Tyler? Is it? Could be. I think they win. Let's talk about some games now. Oh, it's the over. It's the over. I like that. All right, let's dive in. Let's since we're talking about fantasy football, let's play Stutter Dud real quick. First up, this is the most important Stutter Dud we've ever done in our history of Griddy-Iron Gang. Stutter Dud, the number one ranked baddie in fantasy via ESPN was the Grinch. The Grinch versus Christmas. Who we got? Is the Grinch going to be a stud or is he going to dud out this year?
I like the Grinch. My money's on the Grinch this year. He's really due. I mean, you know what happens every single year when he tries to steal Christmas. He just can't get it done. The Who's down in Whoville. They come ready to play on defense. So this is definitely the Grinch's year, in my opinion. This guy is due. Even on the road down in Whoville, I like the Grinch to get it done today. Give me a stud.
Absolute dud. This guy's high-kneeing it everywhere. That fur is looking patchy and mangy. Absolute dud. Look at that guy. Imagine that guy coming up to your mom and being like, "What's up, baby?"
Over his steals for sure.
Over his steals.
Interceptions.
Grinch anytime touchdown minus 400 pays for the presents.
Grinch anytime sexual assault is plus money.
Oh, lock it in. Okay, all jokes aside, I just had to throw the Grinch in there. I'm sad V's not here since it was his favorite movie, man. That was actually for him specifically, but he ain't here, so it doesn't matter. He'll watch the replay and be like, "Damn it." Or I gotta be like, "Damn it." It's kind of how he talks sometimes. All right, Stutter Dud. Quarterback. The number one ranked quarterback in fantasy via ESPN this weekend is Jalen Hurts. The Giants taking on the Eagles. Obviously, Jalen Hurts has not been playing very good football for the past month. Eagles have lost 3 games in a row. Gents, does Hurts right the ship today, and is he a stud to be the number one quarterback in fantasy, or does he dud out?
Tomorrow. That game's tomorrow.
Sorry, my bad. Tomorrow. Excuse me.
No worries. I lean dud personally. I actually did scribble about this game. I have a play in this game too. It's on the total, but you'll probably get it just from me spitting it right now. But the offensive woes are there for the Eagles. Like you said, they've lost 3 straight. On the downswing, don't control their own destiny. So I gotta lean dud. I don't think Tommy DeVito is gonna show out either. But I do like this Philly defense really to come to play. That's a good point. It is a great matchup for Hurts. However, I got the under, so I'm leaning dud. I think Philly defense gets right, and they don't really use all the gas they need to beat the Giants in this one.
I magically got through to the fantasy finals last weekend. I needed Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown to not combine for over 40 points to win the game. And they obviously played on Monday night. Was it Monday night last week? Yeah, Monday Night Football. And they both were pretty bad. Thank God. I mean, Hurts had 2 rushing touchdowns because the fucking tush push, dude. Jesus Christ. So glad to send him to this fucking sun. I think he's going to be a dud this week, dude. I think Jalen Hurts is broken. I think I've been kind of on this train pretty much the whole season. This is not a hot take from me. I don't think he's a very good overall quarterback in the NFL. I think he's in a good system. I think that what they do with him is good. I think his accuracy is not very good. When they take away his legs, the leg ability, and they're not able to move the football on the ground, this offense suffers. AJ Brown's pissed right now. AJ Brown's also a fucking diva. When he doesn't get the ball and he doesn't get it the way he needs it, he turns into a problem in this locker room. Devonta Smith is good, but like I think Goddard coming back helps. But I don't think that this guy's long-term really solid fantasy franchise quarterback. I think he has a dud today. I think they should probably win. Like it's the Giants. Like they fucking suck. Right. But I don't think that he might have a couple tush pushes into the end zone as they do. Like he might do that. But I don't think that he's going to show out today. I mean, tomorrow in this game. I really don't. I could see them winning pretty easily, pretty comfortably, but him still kind of having a meh game. Yep. He's turning the ball over a lot right now. A lot. Like to the point where they're in practices, they're having to like make him do these shitty drills where he has to like hold the ball and fall to the ground. And you can see him like aggressively rolling his eyes pretty much on how stupid the drill is. Yeah, don't fumble the fucking football. You don't have to do that. I don't know. I think to him be the number one quarterback is purely matchup based. You already hit the nail on the head with that. I don't like this matchup. I don't like him in general as a quarterback. I think he's an awesome dude from what I've seen. Good guy, awesome guy. He's a good quarterback, but I don't think that he's one of the best in the NFL. I think that the teams are starting to kind of figure out how to attack this team and take away his major what he does best, and then make him do what he doesn't do best. And when they do that, people are winning because he's throwing interceptions. So yeah, give me dud.
I'm going fully stud just because what Gerald said, just the matchup. That's the only logic there. They're 24th against total offense, the Giants. So I just think Jalen Hurts has an opportunity to just play good against a bad team. That's it. So I'm leaning stud just because of the matchup. That's it. Zero. No other. No.
You guys don't think DeVito is gonna pour some Rouse sauce on this bitch and like feel good about it and make some cutlets with his mom on Christmas Day?
Absolutely
not. No. No. Where's the Grinch? That's what we feel about that.
That's Tommy Cutlets right there.
Yep, there he is, right there. Basically, he's doing it the wrong way round. He's basically doing Tommy Cutlets, but it's upside down. This way. Oh man! All right, moving on. This is gonna brick you up, Sukh. The number 2 ranked running back in fantasy via ESPN is Rachaad White. The Buccaneers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars today. Big NFC versus AFC matchup. Both of these teams really need a dub right now. The Jags desperately, the Bucs not desperately, but also need to kind of keep pace to maintain their top ranking in the NFC South. 2 battles of 2 South teams in Florida. Gents, I'll let you go first, Sukh, since this is your squad. Do you think that Rachaad's going to show out again today and be a stud?
I'm all over Rachaad White today. I think that it's one of the big things no one's really talking about for this season is that they wanted him to be a big bruising back, and they got him to gain weight in the offseason. And it really made him struggle for the first few weeks of the season, where he did not break 100 yards until like week 10, 11. This guy, the last few weeks, the reason he's playing so well is because he's shedding weight. He's back at his playing weight. I think that's what's really helped him. So I love Rachaad White today. He's hit 80 yards for 4 straight weeks, and I'm definitely taking him again this week. And I know SPJ, that's one of your plays of the day, is it not?
It is. I love Rachaad White in this matchup. The Jaguars are pretty decent on the ground, but Rachaad White's been getting it done in the passing game too. I really like his over 24.5 receiving yards. I've laddered it up to 50 plus. I like that play. I also like the fact that I think Baker's going to have a good game. I know he just threw for over 300 yards last week. I do. The Jaguars secondary is not very good, man. They allow like the 6th most passing yards in the NFL. I think Baker's going to be able to move the football. I like this matchup for him. I like Rachaad White out of the backfield. I don't know what he's going to do on the ground necessarily. He could have a good game running the ball. I think he gets in the end zone as well. I don't have beans on that. Probably might end up taking that before we get started. But I like his 24.5 rushing or receiving yards. Like that play. I think he has a good game. So give me stud.
Love that. Shaggy?
Shags?
I don't know. I hate to go against you boys, but I gotta lean dud kind of because of what you said. The way to beat Jacksonville is through their secondary. I mean, the Jags have lost 3 straight. Bucks have won 3 straight. So, trending in opposite directions, but they're both top of their division. They both need this win.
Mm-hmm.
I lean with the Jaguars in this one, but I also feel like that's just such a trap. Getting them at this low line, but no, you got to respect the way the Bucks have been playing. But yeah, just against this Jags defense, I would lean more towards dud. At least on the ground, like you said, he could have a good game out of the backfield. But yeah, you gotta attack this Jags secondary.
I mean, if you have a PPR league, it's definitely worth a start because he can catch the ball out of the backfield. A couple screens. They like to kind of get him the ball. I mean, we talked about it yesterday with Cooks and Mixon, and that shit did not hit. Both of those games were very not what we thought was going to happen. I'm glad I didn't touch a spread on either side there. Man, I wanted to take the Chargers so bad. So bad. Should have fucking taken. I would have cried if I had the Chargers money line, dude.
Oh, I will say for Rachaad White though, how you're saying in the air, SPJ, he's never had less than 2 targets and he's never had less than 2 receptions. So this is a guy that's very heavily used on those checkdowns. He's hit his receiving yards line. I do like the over 26.5 AIM shots. I mean, I would have preferred the 24, but take it. I laddered it to 50. So I think that, I mean, he had 50 last week. He's hit his regular line in, I think, 6 of his last 8 games. They're just getting him the ball in space. We talked about it yesterday with Cooks and Mixon. Didn't hit, but the concept still applies. Like these backs coming out of the backfield, especially against not very good secondaries that aren't very good at tackling as well. The Jaguars kind of suck at tackling too. So, but I see the logic checks. I mean, I was looking at trying to maybe I like Mike Evans a lot in this matchup. I like Godwin too. I think Cade Otton could have a good game. I also kind of was looking on the other side of things because the Bucs secondary kind of blows. Calvin Ridley could have a good game. I don't know. There's a lot of things in this game I was kind of peeping at. We'll talk about it when we get to this game specifically, but Rachaad White should have a pretty good one. Okay, last one. On that Vikings-Lions game, we talked about it a bit earlier. The number 3 ranked wide receiver in fantasy via ESPN is Justin Jefferson, Jay Jettas. Lions, as I said, taking on the Vikings. Huge NFC North matchup. The Vikings got to win. Got to have it. Lions kind of get a chance to put a sword in their hearts and kill the Vikings season and also pretty much lock up the NFC North, the NFC North if they win this game. I don't know the exact ramifications around that, but Justin Jefferson, Shags, I'll let you go first on this one, homie. What is your thought on Jay Jeffs? You think he has a big one today, or do you think he kind of comes back down to earth a little bit?
No, I lean stud mostly just because I lean over in this game. Both of these defenses not very good, giving up over 20 points. Both offenses scoring right around 24. So, yeah, with me just leaning over in this game, I gotta lean stud with Jay Jettas. That's kind of all there is to it. Detroit's secondary kind of middle of the pack, but they do allow a ton of passing touchdowns, 25th in passing touchdown, giving up over 1.5 per game. So. I gotta lean with stud in this one.
Sukh?
You don't mess around with JJ. He's a stud. If you think Jordan Addison is going to eat out of his target share, that was the only thing that would make me stay away from JJ. But he's the kind of prolific wideout that every week you just expect stud. It'd be weird to say anything else.
I'm going to be going back to, I agree, stud. Yeah, you're starting him. You're not sitting him. No. Set it, forget it. I agree with you, Shags. I think this game, like Gerald said, I think this game could be electric. These games are always electric between these two teams. Cottonhead and Ninny Mullins was actually pretty good last week. Getting the start again this week. Looked all right. I like Ty Chandler again. I haven't looked at a line for him yet.
17.5 for receiving yards.
Receiving yards? Ooh, I might take that. I might be dabbling in that. He looked great on the ground too last week, and the Lions don't have a fantastic rushing defense. But anyway, stud for Jay Jettas on that regard. Tarab, who you guys need to know some questions about in chat on some fantasy implications if you want. Otherwise, we're going to talk about the slate now, dive through, go and look at each individual game. We already talked about some of them, so we might skip over a few. But let's go ahead and dive in and look at these games now. Obviously, we have the first 3 games that have already gone off. First, really good games yesterday. Obviously, the Steelers gave the business to the Bengals, and then the Chargers almost pulled it. I told you, dude, the Bengals are not – the fucking Bills, man. The Bills are so frauds. They're so fraudulent, man. They're such a fraudulent team.
Never know what you're going to get.
Never know. It's a fucking crapshoot. Absolute crapshoot. Okay, on to today. If they win the AFC East, disgusting. Because they can now that they've won. Okay, let's talk about today. Colts, Falcons. I have nothing in this game. I have no thoughts. I would like to hear what you guys have to say about it. Let me pull up the spread while you guys are kind of starting on what you have to say.
I got absolutely destroyed and publicly humiliated. Can I say this word? Humiliate. Well, you can't say it.
Nope, you can't say it.
I was at a party.
You just got publicly humiliated right there, too.
Humiliated. Oh my god, dude. Boys.
0 for 5.
Oh my god. I was at a holiday party on Friday and I said Desmond Ridder is not that bad. And 5 dudes proceeded to jump on me and say, "You like Baker. We can't listen to shit you say." And I got publicly humiliated.
Embarrassed.
Humiliated. Let's go embarrassed. Just say embarrassed. Thank you.
Wow. That's so good, dude. So wait, so what are you going back to Ridder? Ridder's not even starting.
He's not starting. I was just letting you guys know I got publicly embarrassed.
Okay. We're going to try to feel humiliated one more time. Okay.
Humiliated. Am I not saying it right? What the fuck is going on?
Humiliated.
There's only one L.
Humiliated. You're trying to combine humiliated and mutilated. And
right, yeah.
You're mutilating humiliated. Wow.
God damn it.
There you go. That's good.
Hey, nice. Thank you. I say stuff sometimes. Shags, you got any thoughts on this game? Do you have any plays here? I know we were talking about the Colts kind of being sneaky dogs, maybe, but this game stinks.
No, I'm not gonna touch it, but yeah, I gotta lean with the Colts. The Falcons are just so many question marks there. Colts, I mean, they've looked really, really solid, winning 5 out of their last 6, still trying to sneak their way into the playoffs, maybe even win the division. So yeah, I would lean with the Colts, but I'm not touching it. 3 very winnable games for them too, remaining at Atlanta against Las Vegas, and then they host the Texans. Yeah. So that could be a big Week 18 matchup for the AFC South division. But yeah, I gotta lean with the Colts here, but no play for me.
I think if you are going to take a side, you take the +3 and just let it sit and hope they win outright, or maybe sneak in something at the end. I will say Taylor Heineke is starting for the Falcons tonight, or Seth, excuse me, in like an hour. I think that he's actually a better quarterback for this team than Desmond Ridder. I know Desmond Ridder is more exciting, can make more plays, but Taylor Heineke runs this offense better. And when this offense works, it is pretty good with Bijan and Pitts and London and, Algier.
They got so many weapons. Just got to use them right.
Yeah.
Just got to put them in the right places.
Crazy out there in Atlanta.
I know. But I mean, Atlanta this is a very big game for both of these teams. Both of these teams really need a dub to kind of either stay in the hunt for their division or stay within the wild card race. So massive game. Should be a good one. I have zero thoughts on a side. I don't want to play this game whatsoever. All right, let's move on. Talk about the next game. The Packers taking on the Carolina Panthers. I was not expecting to have a play in this game, but I do have a play in this game. But gents, I want to hear your thoughts here. Carolina +4 at home against the Green Bay Packers. The over/under set at 38.5. Packers still in the hunt in the NFC right now. This game also kind of reeks. I don't like this line whatsoever. I do have a prop here, but I don't know if you guys have any thoughts on a side here.
No thoughts on a side. You said it, kind of a stinky line with that +4, man. I mean, I could definitely see the Packers winning by a touchdown in a close, low-scoring game, but I would target the Green Bay running backs. I can't really decide if I like Jones or Dillon, but this Panthers secondary is very good. I'm seeing 1st in passing attempts allowed, 3rd in passing yards allowed, but the rushing defense is not where it's at. Dead last in rushing touchdowns allowed, 28th in rushing attempts. I can't decide if I like AJ Dillon at 27.5, Aaron Jones at 53.5, or if I just like them both to score. But gotta be Green Bay running back props for me in this one if I'm taking anything.
So 2 things. First of all, Chef and I put together a touchdown parlay, which has Aaron Jones in it, and we talked about this because I was looking at AJ Dillon too because of what you just said. However, AJ Dillon broke his thumb, and he's been kind of banged up. However, he's been great on the ground, and his line is really low. And as you said, the Panthers
and
not
he's just
great.
a bowling ball from the 2-yard line, man. I mean,
He doesn't need a thumb to score. You know, he just needs other 4 fingers. So I don't know. I agree with you. We went with Jones, but I mean, the value on fucking Dylan to score is like plus 300.
That's what I'm
Definitely
saying.
worth a sprinkle.
Yeah.
Worth a sprink. But for me, as on the other side of things, as someone said in the chat, Carolina running back should be a play, and this will get Sukh bricked up. I love Chuba Hubbard. I booked his rushing and receiving yards line at 88.5. Chuba's been awesome for this team the past 3 weeks. He's had 88. He has had 80 plus rushing yards. If you want to take his rushing yards line, that's fine. But Hubbard can also catch a couple passes out of the backfield. The Green Bay Packers have the second worst rushing defense in the NFL. This is how you attack this team. You run the ball against them. I really like Chuba Hubbard's rushing attempts as well. If you're looking for a little bit juicier of a play, it's over 16.5. It's minus 140. He's had 20 plus carries in 3 straight games. I think that this team realizes, especially with the change of the guard from Frank Reich to who's their head coach now? I don't even know who their head coach is now. Anybody in the chat know the Carolina head coach? Anyway, they're obviously putting more emphasis on running the football because they don't want to put Bryce Young in bad situations, and they are running the football. We appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, playa. Let's go. Love the 16.5, minus 140. I went for the right yards because I think he has another big game with how bad this secondary is. With how bad the rushing defense is from the from the Packers. I got so thrown off, dude, because we got Paul in the house, and let me press some buttons. Hang on a second.
Oh, shit.
Nobody cares about my plays. They just want to hear Paulie. What's up, Paulie?
Oh, Merry Christmas, boys.
Merry Christmas, brother. How you doing,
man?
Good. You know, I had to put on the Santa hat, the sick betting news hoodie that you can buy for yourself any time of the year.
Let's go, baby.
Absolutely.
Are you having a good Christmas Eve? Oh, he froze.
Did he freeze out? Oh no.
Oh
no.
I thought he was going to give us home.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Now you're muted.
Now you're muted. I can't hear you either.
Go to
muted. Just leave and come back. We can't hear you. Wait, if you're saying something nice, we can't hear you.
Paul, we can't hear you, my guy.
Can't hear you. We can't hear you.
No.
I love you, man.
Oh, dude, Paul's so funny.
Oh, he was probably saying the nicest thing. Yeah, this is UPS Paul Command Wins.
Yeah, that's Paul. Paul's a man.
Paul's a friend of the program.
I'm sure he was saying something nice. Thanks for the kind words, Paul.
He came into Spaces yesterday and sang a fucking awesome rendition of Jingle Bells, and I couldn't hear it, which was pain. And we couldn't hear this together. So there you go.
I know. Darn.
W.
Love you, Paul. Thanks for being here.
Love you, Paul. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for being a part of the squad, baby. Thanks for all of you guys for being part of the squad. We love you guys. We love doing this for you guys. We hope you enjoy the content that we're going to be doing. We got a lot moving forward in 2024. It's going to be fun. So keep kicking it with us. The vibes will always stay the same, but
yes,
we're going to keep rocking and rolling. All right, let's get back to it. Yeah. So anyway, Chuba Hubbard, 88.5 rushing, receiving. I like his touchdown too. Give me the tutty for Chuba. And I like that in this game. Kind of it for me. Nothing else here.
Mm-hmm.
So, what you got, brother?
I got just one. He's only hit this line 3 times this season, but Chuba Hubbard 3 receptions. I got last night for plus 155. He's only hit it 3 times this season, like I said. But like SPJ, you mentioned earlier, this is the first time all season, the last 3 weeks, he's getting 20 rushing attempts a game. He's got his usage rate way up. So I like that 3 reception line plus 155. I think just the odds alone are worth a little sprinkle.
I think they've given up on the Miles Sanders experience in Carolina. I think they've established that Chuba Hubbard is the guy. I don't know if that was a changing of the coach decision or if they just realized that he was playing better and they gave him more opportunities, but it's showing. And he's making them, he's what is the word? He's rewarding them for their decisions. So yeah. All right. We'll move on. Nothing else in that game. Let's go to this Browns-Texans game. Big AFC matchup here. Texans, as we talked about, are fighting for their lives in the AFC South. The Browns also are fighting for their lives in the AFC wildcard division, are still kind of kind of nipping on the heels of the Ravens. If the Ravens win tomorrow, it might be kind of signed, sealed, and delivered that they're the number 1 seed in the AFC. But big game for both of these teams. Joe Flacco has been playing spectacularly for the Texans. I'm trying to pull up the line for this game. 3-point spread, 3-point favorites are the Cleveland Browns on the road. Case Keenum is getting the start again for the Texans in this matchup. No Bryce Young today. Once again, I think Nico Collins is back. Chat, help me out here.
CJ Stroud.
So what did I say?
Bryce Young.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. CJ Stroud. Thank you. CJ Stroud.
Nico Collins is back, though.
Okay. CJ Stroud, obviously not Bryce Young. CJ Stroud is out again this week. Over-under set at 40. Gents, I have a play in this game too, but I want to hear your thoughts on this one. I do kind of like a side here, but I don't want to see what you guys think.
I know you have a play in it because I saw it, and I liked it as well. I threw it in a lotto. I do like Nico Collins to score, and I also like your guy as well. I lean with the Texans, but I'm definitely not going to take it. It's really just a gut play kind of at home. I know the Brown. I mean, you could argue that the Texans kind of need this win more per se. They're out of the playoff picture as it currently stands, but yeah, I lean with the Texans. I'm not taking anything. I like Nico Collins to find the end zone and also Mr. Njoku.
So, yeah, I'll go ahead and talk about David Njoku. I love David Njoku. He's on my fantasy team as well, so I'm double dipping on Njoku. I don't care. Give me Njoku over 50.5 receiving yards. Give me his touchdown for plus 220. He's been awesome in this offense, the way that Joe Flacco's kind of running things. Also, the Texans allow the 6th most passing yards through the air, and they have one of the best running defenses in the NFL. So they're stopping the run, which obviously the Browns like to do. They're not going to give up on that, but they are getting gashed down the field. They also allow, I think, the 4th most receiving yards to tight ends. And Njoku's been awesome. Joe Flacco is literally just throwing him the ball all over the place, getting in the end zone. He's had 3 touchdowns in his last 2 games. If it doesn't happen this week, I don't care. I'm taking it for plus 220. The value's too good. He's probably going to score again. I really like this line. I laddered it up as well. His receiving yards, I didn't post that. That was just kind of in my own little corner, but I did ladder it to 100 plus again. He had 100 last week. This Texans can bleed some yards through the air. I also like Joe Flacco. I double dipped a little bit on this. I took Flacco at over 250.5 receiving yards. I like 300 plus as well. As I said, this Texans team allows a lot of yards through the air. They get beat on the play action quite often. I think that's just because of the aggressive style of defense that D'Amico Ryans has them playing. Yeah, dude, Deshaun Watson sucks. I hope he never plays another down in the NFL. Hot take, I know, but fuck that guy.
Yeah, super hot.
So hot,
super
dude.
Hot take. Flaming.
I will say I do like to stand on my takes. However, in comparison to many other people in this space, I will always come back to you guys and tell you when I was a complete and absolute bozo. Deshaun Watson sucks, though, and I think we can all agree that Deshaun Watson sucks.
Agreed.
Yeah. So give me Joe Flacco over 250.5, and then give me David Njoku to score a touchdown and to get over his receiving yards over 50.5. No read on a game side here. I was thinking also with you, Shags, I'd maybe take the Texans, but dude, there are so many plus minus 3s today all over the place. And that is scary. I think I'd lean Texans plus 3, but I'm not taking that. So what do you think about this game, bro? Because you've been kind of a Texans guy all season.
I have been a Texans guy all season. They got a lot of weapons, but what I'm on today is, you talked about Flacco already, but I'm on his 22.5 receptions for plus 100. He's had completions. Yeah. What did I say?
If he catches the ball 23 times, then I'll see him in 22.
Incredible.
Oh my God. Yeah. So 23 completions for this guy. He's had 23, 26, and 28 in his 3 starts. I think he's just slinging the ball. Shaggy, laugh at me. No,
it's because of Gerald.
I'm laughing at Gerald.
So yeah, that's my play, and my one and only play in this game is Joe Flacco over 22.5 completions plus 100.
You said that to completion. I like this play a lot.
I like the play. I was laughing at Gerald.
Gerald said humiliating. That's why.
I am not. I am just fucking stupid.
You're just Sukh. You're just
I'm just Sukh.
No, you're not stupid. You're not stupid at all. I like this play a bunch. I'm on the yards. Otherwise, I I'd probably take it with you, but I'm already on the yards. I don't want to double dip and Joe look like a schmo today. So there you go.
Yeah.
Joe schmo. Okay, let's keep it moving. Nice tempo and peace today. We'll keep it rocking and rolling. I hope you guys are having a good time with us before this on this Christmas Eve slate. We had a few more games to get to. Then we'll obviously cook up a Griddy-Iron 4 for the vibes, or maybe 3 since there's only 3 of us. I don't know. We'll see. And then we will, and then we'll do a little lotto to send you off into the sunset. All right, Lions taking on the Vikings, as we talked about earlier today. Vikings at home taking on Detroit. Massive NFC North matchup. Excuse me. Over under is 47.5. The Lions are 2.5 point favorites on the road. Stinky line again. The Vikings 2.5 point dogs at home. Gents, I kind of like the over with you, Shags. I don't know if you want to sell that a little more. If I was going to take something in this game, probably be that. I was looking at props. The problem was I couldn't narrow in on one that I liked specifically. I kind of like Hawkinson, obviously former team narrative, against his former squad. I don't really know if he cares that much though, but like he could be good. Jay Jetta, obviously. I like Ty Chandler. I might end up taking that, but I don't know. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on this one.
No, I kind of already touched on it, that how I like the over, just with both these offenses can score at will. Both the defenses give up a lot of points as well. I'm actually not on the over. That's just kind of how I lean in this one. I've been getting my ass kicked in the NFL, dude. I'm very, very not betting much these few weeks. So, but I do like it for props because I like the over, obviously. But like you said, there's a lot of guys that could have a game today, so it's tough to narrow it down.
Yeah, I'm not betting this game with Nick Mullins getting the start. I got nothing in this game. SPJ,
you don't want to bet on cotton-headed Ninny Mullins. I didn't want to bet on him last week. I'm just looking at this. So there's Ty Chandler's rushing yards line is 57.5. Talk to me nicely. I might end up taking that.
Problem is he's got to get that earlier. Hope it stays a close game. You know what I mean? Or they're just going to be slinging the ball. Vikings
are at home. I mean, they're at home. And Ninny Mullins was pretty good last week. He managed the game. Like they, solid. He's not and they've got Jefferson, they've got Hawkinson, they've got Addison. Like I think they keep it. I think they hang around in this one. Especially if for that over to hit, we need some up and down the field action from both sides. True. So maybe I'll take what's Ty Chandler's alternate rushing and what's his rushing and receiving yards line. That's what I'm doing. All right, this is official. I'm going to do this. Today? Oh,
did you know that?
Nice.
Yeah, that kind of changes. I'm glad I didn't press the button yet.
Madison, yep, he's active. Christian Watson inactive for the Packers. No Jaden Reed either. Golly, I really love those Green Bay running backs now.
That's why that line's so weird for the Panthers.
Right.
Yeah. All right, well, then I'm not taking Ty Chandler. He probably will end up hitting because I think they probably lean more with him in comparison to Madison coming back, but that Madison thing's going to fuck shit up, so I'm going to not take that. Good looks, command wins. Thank you for saving me on that button. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's kind of all I got. I kind of agree with you on the over. I think that's where I would go if I was going to bet this game. But besides that, I think it could be a good game to watch. Definitely, right. I think a lot of props should hit. But I just finding which one,
Exactly.
Jared Goff's rushing yard line, boys, is over a half.
For plus 100, I saw that. Then I went and looked at the game log and I said, Sukh, go to sleep.
Go to sleep. He ain't hitting. He ain't ever hitting. He's gonna get like a 2-yard scramble now. Easy money. First play of the game. Okay, let's keep it moving. Let's talk about this Jets game that Hovey brought up earlier. Jets taking on the Manders. Nothing really to play for both of these teams. Both of them kind of have a whole lot of nothing left in their seasons. They're playing for draft position. They're playing for pride. They're playing for, as Hovey said earlier, incentives, which is important to these guys. So it's not a nothing game. But nothing for playoff implications necessarily. Over under set at 37. 3-point favorites are the Jets at home. Trevor Siemian starting for the Jets. Obviously, Commanders, terrible defense. Sam Howell's been all right, but this game, stinky. Guys got anything for this one? Should we just move on?
Move on. This is gross.
Nasty.
Like I always said. SPJ, go. Sorry.
I like Poop fecta. Yeah, I like. I do like Trevor Siemian to sling the rock because I do think that Garrett. I think that Garrett Wilson, his line's so low, dude, and this Commander secondary is god awful. And these are the games where like you don't take anything and then everything fucking smacks because no one has anything to play for, so they're just fucking slinging the ball everywhere. Mm-hmm. And Trevor Siemian's a pretty good. He's a serviceable NFL quarterback. He's kind of in that same, not as good as Joe Flacco, but in that same sort of ilk. Like you can still throw the fucking ball, you know. So. Okay, last thoughts on that. Let's move on. Let's talk about the Seahawks game taking on the Titans today. Titans are out of any playoff implications after losing last week in overtime. Seattle Seahawks also grabbed a massive W last week as well. They are firmly in the chase in the NFC as well. Geno Smith is back this week, even after fantastic Drew Lock heroics last week. Geno Smith back from a groin injury. This game is in Tennessee. 3-point underdogs are the Titans at home. Over-under set at 42. You think the Titans get blown out? I think that's what they want you to, I think that's what they want you to think, my man.
They want you to think.
I'm not taking a side here. I'm a Titans fan too, so I mean, I could take that with a little bit of a grain of salt. I'm not taking the Titans today. There's no shot. They have nothing to play for except for pride. But like I was saying, Ryan Tannehill is back for this team. Ryan Tannehill was the starter for a long time. Let's go.
Fuck the Sharks.
Did the Nucks smack him around yesterday?
They did. They got it done. It was a little sketchy at times, but they got it done.
Okay. Oh, that's why he was trolling me. Nice. Love you, bro. Love you. I know. Thanks. I mean, they probably should, to be honest. But they do. This is what Titans do, dude. They win games they shouldn't win, and they lose games they should win. So feels like a game that something like that could happen when they literally just need to lose out for draft positioning, but they're gonna fucking win something magical. So I like Tyler Lockett in this game over 49.5 receiving yards. That's the line that I got for this. I mean, DK could be great. This Titan secondary sucks. Like it should. Both of these guys could have big games, but I really like Lockett. The only time the Seattle Seahawks and the Titans have played each other was 2 seasons ago. It was in Seattle. Tyler Lockett had over 150 receiving yards in that game. He went fucking nuclear. The Titans love to get beat deep. Tyler Lockett is their deep threat. Obviously, DK could do the job, but I really like Lockett in this matchup. I laddered it all the way up to 100. I also like his touchdown at plus 250 if you want to take that too. But I also like Derrick Henry to score, but it's pretty chalky. I just think that they're going to continue to feed the man, even though he's probably going to be his last season as a Titan. That's kind of all I got on this one. Gents, I know you probably don't want to touch anything in this game unless you got any additional thoughts so we can move forward.
I've got nothing really. I mean, I lean with the Seahawks, but I'm not really going to touch it either. I mean, just like you said, I have no idea what the Titans are going to do. They're going to spoil Christmas. But, Seahawks lost 4 straight, then obviously upset the Eagles on Monday Night Football, still sitting right on that cusp of the playoffs. They need to win a few of these next 3 games. So I gotta lean with the Seahawks, but yeah, not touching it again.
I think the right play would be Seahawks -3.
Yeah.
But why is this line not 4.5 or 5? Like Titans are banged up.
Geno's back. So
Geno's back.
Yeah.
This I think this line should be higher. I don't know. Okay, let's keep it going. A couple more games to talk about today. We'll touch on Sunday Night Football real quick for you guys, and then we will kind of dive into a parlay with you as well. Appreciate you hanging with us on your Christmas Eve. Hope you guys are having a great Christmas Eve out there. This is brought to you by Betting News. You guys know the deal. Go to bettingnews.com for free sports betting information and everything along the way. Shaggy's got a couple college basketball plays out there today too. Go peep the scribbles for that as well, because there are some college kiddos. 4 games.
4 games. One play.
One play. Hey, man.
Starts in 90 minutes.
Quality over quantity.
Absolutely.
What's the play so I can tell?
You want it? Should I just sell it to you?
Hell fucking yeah.
Should I just sell it to you? All right. You guys twisted my arm. There is some college basketball going on in Hawaii today. The Diamond Head Classic. And I am betting on the very first game of the day. Like I said, goes off in 90 minutes with that first slate of NFL. This is the 7th place game in the Diamond Head Classic. The Temple Owls taking on the Portland Pilots. Let me ask you guys right now, who are you taking right there? The Pilots or the Owls?
Who?
You answered correctly. It is the Temple Owls. All right. Portland, they're a little faster. They do shoot significantly better, to be honest with you, but they cannot rebound at all, and they suck on the turnover battle. Despite the Owls ranking 354th overall in field goal percentage, not great. They still hit 9 threes per game and knock down 74% of their free throws. That's top 60 in the nation. They're top 100 in overall rebounding and top 46 in offensive rebounding. Portland, they rank 242nd and 292nd in those categories. The Temple Owls -3 is actually what I got it at last night. It's up to 3.5 or 4. I would be okay with it up to 4.5, 5. Temple's going to dominate the glass. Like I said, so much better offensive rebounding and on the glass overall. They're also going to win this turnover battle. They force 7 steals a game. That's 126th in the nation. They turn the ball over just 10 times. That's 69th in the nation. Nice. Portland north of 300 in both of those categories. 311th in steals, 310th in turnovers. They don't take care of the ball. They don't force their opponents into mistakes. And that's about it. Temple ranks 50 spots higher overall, and they are nearly 80 spots higher defensively. I think the Owls really come to play. They make up for their low shooting percentage with free throw attempts, offensive rebounds, and winning the turnover battle. Temple shoots 44% of their shots from deep. Pilots, they don't defend the perimeter. They allow opponents to shoot over 43% of their shots from deep and make 38% of those shots. If Temple gets hot today, it could be a long day for the Portland Pilots. Both these teams lost 2 games in this tournament. They want to leave the island on a high note. Temple's the much better team. They play in a tougher conference. This is a get-right spot for them before A10 play begins. So the Temple Owls, hooty hoot, -3, -3.5, -4. Whatever you can get it, it's the Owls today.
Hooty hoo.
Hooty hoo!
Hooty hoo! It's good! Wins the game at the buzzer! Pulls up three-pointer.
Speaking of owls, the FAU Owls fucked me out of a +1,000 parlay yesterday. Arizona Wildcats, -310 on the money line. Really? Double overtime. Can't get it down. Bear down. Mush, I'm talking to you, man. Come on. Get your team right. But yeah, we're back in the Temple Owls today.
What are we doing? Temple Owls. Hooty hooty hoo.
Hooty hoo.
Hoo hoo hoo. Okay.
Yes,
That was your Shaggy's college basketball report in the middle of the NFL show.
Major dubs, major dubs.
Major dub. Shaggy's been rolling on the college basketball front, so be sure to tap in.
If you want a lean in all 4 games, listen up right now. You lay the points with Temple. You lay the points with UMass. You take Hawaii TCU under. And then you take Nevada Georgia Tech over. There's all 4 college basketball games. There's hopefully 4 winners for all you right now. Lay the points with the 2 early favorites. Under, over. Boom.
Listen to Shaggy, peeps.
Parlay it together and have a Merry Christmas. Bing bong. Of course you did. Dubs.
I was soft and I took the money lines, but that's okay.
It's okay. If it smacks, it smacks. Right. All right, let's dive back into the Gridiron. Got a few more games to discuss, and then we will cook something up and let you guys enjoy the rest of your wonderful Christmas Eves. Let's talk about this Jags-Bucks game. We kind of teased it a little bit earlier. Diving into this one, the Jags are 1-point favorites in Tampa Bay today. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is one of the afternoon games. Winners of 3 straight. The Jaguars, losers of 3 straight. Over-under set at 43. Oh, I really, 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 really want to take the Buccaneers, man. Really bad. Just read this parlay off one more time for this lovely gentleman right here.
Oh, yeah. So it was Temple, lay the points or the money line. UMass, lay the points or take the money line. Hawaii and TCU under. Georgia Tech and Nevada over. The games are all on the same court, so they'll just go off in that order. Temple, minus points or the money line. UMass, minus the points or the money line. Nevada and TCU under. Georgia Tech, Nevada over.
When he says lay the points, it means take the spread.
Take the spread, yeah. TCU, Hawaii under. Nevada, Georgia Tech over. There we go. Boom. Words. Shabbat.
There you go. Just for you. Shabbat. Shabbat. Okay. So Jacksonville. Gents, I really, really, really want to take the Bucks. I know, Sukh, you're so excited. However, this game, again, additionally, stinks.
Yep.
From stinky. It should be a good game. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the line stinks. This is one of those games, if you want to bet it because of the value, you can take either side. Just go.
Yeah.
Take it. Because you're pretty much getting the same, like if you got to lean on one side or the other, just take it because you're getting good value either way. This could literally come down to the last play of the game. I lean with the Bucks just because we've talked about a lot. I think the Jags are a little bit fraudulent as well. And I think that's kind of coming to fruition a little bit. I do like Trevor Lawrence's passing yards. I didn't take it, got a principle. But he's hit it in 5 straight games, and the Bucks just are really bad on the back end. So I like Rachaad White as well. We talked about that earlier. I like his receiving yards. I like his touchdown too. Like AIM Shots just said, like that spot here. Sukh, I'll let you go first on this one, homie. Did you have any thoughts on a side or a total or anything like that in this game? Did you have any props or anything you were looking at since you know this team really well?
I'm a psychopath, and I couldn't say humiliated. Oh my god, I still can't say it. What the hell is going on?
Dude.
What is going on? What is happening? But the only play I have in this game, because I am an unhinged Baker Mayfield fan, is I have Rachaad White over 18.5 rushing attempts at -110. Like we've been talking about the last 3 weeks, he's been much more. I'm gonna stop talking. 18.5 rushing attempts for Rachaad White. He's hit this line 3 straight games, and they've been kind of featuring him more in this offense. And he's at 100 yards in 2 to the last 4. I just think they're going to go to him. Baker's passing attempts have kind of been trending downward, and they've been featuring Rachaad White. I'm gonna stop talking. You boys go.
Shags?
I mean, I don't know, dude. I kind of said it earlier. This is a trap, but I gotta just lean with the Jags talent-wise, right? But
I mean, I disagree with you on this, but we've talked about this a lot this season, so
yeah,
it's okay.
Is T. Lawrence playing? Is he cleared with that?
Yeah, T. Lawrence playing.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I like his passing yards, man. He's hit it, like I said, 200. I think it's 253. Let me check the live line here. I ended up not playing it just because I don't like Trevor Lawrence, but 253.5. This should smack. He should maybe flirt with 300 against this Bucks team. If this game turns into a shootout, both of these guys could flirt with 300 with how bad these secondaries are. Which makes me weirded out as to why their lines are lower. So maybe and the weather is nice in Tampa Bay, which is not very far from where I'm at right now. So I don't know, man. I think that if you're going to take something, maybe take one of these passing or one of these guys to pass. I like Mike Evans as well for his receiving yards as well. He's been awesome this season. I like his touchdown too.
Let's go, Austin.
Love you, Austin. Thanks for being here. Happy serving. Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. Have a fantastic holiday season, brother. Appreciate you. But yeah, Rachaad White's my only legit play in this one. I could take either passers to go over their passing yards, but I don't want to double dip, and just couldn't decide which one I liked better. So, yeah, cool. Is that it for that one?
Yeah, that's all I got.
I think the Bucks win. I know you said you lean Jags. Shag, Sukh, you like the Buckies? You like your Buckies to get the job done today?
Yeah, 4th straight coming up.
Bing bong. Let's go. All right. 2 more games. 1 more game in the late slate, and then we've got the Sunday, and then 2 more games in the late slate. Excuse me. We got Sunday Night Football. Guys, you want to just skip this Cardinals-Bears game?
Yes. I was going to say, we do not need to even talk about that game.
It's about it. I already cashed my DJ Moore over receiving yards for the season prop anymore. I don't care about this team. I need DJ Moore to do well for my fantasy team. So, DJ, be great.
We need some Fields rushing yards. Wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, Chef actually has him in a lotto. So, and if Chef takes him, then
we're solid.
He should. Yeah, I mean the Arizona rushing defense is pretty bad, so it should be all right. Okay, probably one of the games of the day, and then we'll touch on Sunday Night Football. I don't have anything really. Maybe you guys do, but probably the game of the day. Could be the best game today, or it's going to be a stinker. We'll find out. Cowboys taking on the Dolphins. Could be a Super Bowl preview, possibly. Both of these teams tops in their respective conferences. The Cowboys taking on going to South Beach to take on the Miami Dolphins. It is a 1-point favorite. Dolphin team taking on the Cowboys is +1. Over-under set at 48.5. Gents, do we agree with Tyreek, with Hovey's assessment of Tyreek going bonkers today? Is it CD today? Is it Dak today? Is it the under maybe? I kind of like the under, but I want to see if Shaggy, if you have an additional thought on that before I decide whether or not I want to take an under. Do you like the under?
Yeah. That
was very convincing.
Let's put it this way. I would lean under versus over.
Yeah, sure.
On the total. I think if you force me to bet this game, I am going to take the boys' money line. Colby was actually talking about it on the past few days on stream and kind of sold me on it. This is a pick 'em in Miami. With Tyreek Hill coming back, I think that kind of just shows the books value the Cowboys more, even on the road. They really are about even with this Miami Dolphins team, or arguably better. I think they're much better. I don't think this should be a pick 'em. I would lay 1.5, 2 points with the boys, but you can get them +1, even money on the money line. I also need the Dolphins to lose for the Chiefs to get the number 1 overall seed. So, take that into account. But Cowboys have looked good. They're not going to win the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, Cowboys fans. They might get there, but they're going to figure out a way to screw it. But coming off of that big loss to the Bills, I really like the Cowboys today.
Oh, okay.
I actually might bet this one. I'm thinking about
the money line? Or are you going to take the +1?
No, I'll just take the money line.
Fuck it, take the money line.
All right, I'm seeing like even money across the board.
I'm looking at +100 right now. Yeah.
Sukh,
what do you think on this game? Any thoughts?
I have not been able to properly lab this game, but I am deciding between Tyreek Hill over 6.5 receptions for +100. But I'm not confident in it at all. They kept him out of the end zone last week, and he hasn't gone 2 weeks back to back without a tutty. So I think at -105, his touchdown's a play too. But I don't know if I'm gonna put beans on it at all.
I mean, it's tough because he's been out, obviously, with the injuries. Hovey touched on it earlier that he should have a big game. He really wants that 2,000-yard season. He is healthy. As Mike McDaniel said, very hilariously in his press conference, like he was like, I don't know what they do. They just said some stuff to me, but he's good. I was like, dubs. Nice. So it's hard to not take him. Kind of like Waddle, too. I mean, this Cowboys secondary, yes, they have the capabilities of turning the ball over, but they can get torched at times. I kind of lean with you, Shags, though. I feel like I would want to take the boys' money line. And I think that I do kind of buy into this team, even though that they do have the capabilities of selling your soul quite often. I also have Dak on my fantasy team. So it would be nice if Dak had another big game. I could see him having a big game against this Dolphins secondary. But
I do have a Mostert rushing TD in a parlay.
Okay.
I mean,
his rushing TD was plus money, +120. I was seeing like -110 for his anytime. But yeah, that's what I put in a little lotto.
Which is a good point for some of these guys like McCaffrey that gets really juiced. Whenever a guy is super juiced for a touchdown, look at alternative touchdown options, like Shaggy just said, for a rushing touchdown, for example, or a first half touchdown. I've been playing that sometimes as well. It's a little bit riskier. That's why it's usually the plus money-ish. Now we skipped it.
Yeah, we skipped that game.
Justin Fields rushing yards if you really want to play something, but besides that, have fun. I was thinking actually real quick on James Conner, his rushing yards, because he's been fucking awesome. But the Bears have the number 1 rushing defense in the NFL, so I said, nah, I'm good on that. No, miss me with that. Yeah, what was I saying? I got thrown off.
Bro, I don't even know how to talk today, so don't ask us.
I know. I've been doing good, man. I've been doing really good keeping it together. And
You're talking about the alternate touchdown.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
I just realized that this guy's wearing a Santa hat. I just realized that right now.
Wow. Chat, did you guys realize I was wearing a Santa hat? Did you see the Christmas tree in the background? Come on, man. Merry ho, ho, ho to all of you. Yeah, we can move on. I might take the boys with you, Shax, just as a little
Yeah.
sprinkle. Why not?
You know what? I'll do it.
Cowboys.
I'll lock that in. Plus
Shall we
100.
ride?
Yeah,
Let's
I'm gonna
ride.
do it.
Let's ride.
I'm gonna
the
do it.
Cowboys. It means the Dolphins are winning by 2 tutties, but who cares? Okay, I don't have really any major thoughts on this Sunday night football game, Denver versus the New England Patriots. Kind of was looking at Zeke, maybe taking some Zeke action with how bad the Broncos are on the ground. They're like one of the worst rushing defenses in the NFL, and Zeke's been actually really good since he took the starting role when Ramondre Stevenson went down for the Patriots. But I don't want to fucking touch this game, man. The Pats suck. Broncos need to win. I like the receiving yards too, AM shots, but it's so high. They juice the shit out of it. It's like almost 31.5 now. It's stupid. I don't know. I think it's better to just watch this game and not bet it. You don't want to go into Christmas with like a terrible taste in your mouth on some shitty bet in this game and it not hit. Like, just watch a movie, would then turn this on the sideline, just kind of check it out, and then, send you off into your Christmas happiness. Did you guys have anything on this one?
Shagster, you got anything?
This Sunday nighter, not really. No.
My only thing is, shout out Nathan Rourke, Canadian quarterback, killed the CFL, was on the Jags practice roster, released, signed by the Patriots. I hope he gets some snaps. Probably not. I think right now on the depth chart, they got him on third string. But big shout out,
Nathan
Nathan
you never
Rourke.
know.
Yeah, I hope he gets a few snaps before the season's out. I want to see him play.
Well, see, so here's the deal. Like, the Patriots are obviously completely out of contention. They're gunning for possibly a number 1 seed, or sorry, a number 1 pick. Fuck, can't talk. Top pick in the draft. There we go. Words. So that's a thing. And if they brought this guy in to be a legit backup, they know what Zappy is. Maybe they want to give Zappy a real shot to be the guy somehow. But like, if he starts shitting the bed, they're going to let this dude go out there and at least throw the ball some. They need to see what they got in him, maybe to put some stuff on tape or to show them, hey, I'm decent. Like, maybe keep me around as a second or third stringer. So I could see him getting some snaps. Maybe not today, but last couple weeks of the season, when the game's
season, yeah.
Sure. So good looks. But yeah, let's move on from that. That's kind of it. Well, there's a few games, obviously, on Christmas Day that Shaggy has already written about. You can go check it out at bettingnews.com. You can also go peep the YouTube version of that. There's a video.
I have been loving the YouTube content, Shagster.
Yeah, you like it. I'm doing my best.
Go, baby. If you're missing the mustache, go check it out on YouTube. He obviously talks about it in his written articles, but he's also giving you guys a little bit more of a visualization of why he likes the picks. Well, all right, for the people, I have not labbed these games at all.
You haven't labbed them at all.
Just so I am shots. I know you do this already. Follow us all on Twitter because we all will drop some plays for you tomorrow in Crimmoth. Shaggy already has plays, so I'll let him kind of rattle off the plays he has for the 3 games for tomorrow. There's the scribbles if you want to go peep that, but I'll let him talk about them real quick, and then we'll cook something up and get out of here.
Yeah, the scribbles for the Christmas Day games. I've actually got a 2-unit play. I'm sorry the line has moved. That's what happens when you bet these games early. Homer pick, Chiefs, Raiders. Travis Kelce is catching 6 passes. Over 5.5 receptions. I got it at minus 125. I'm playing it to win 2 units. I see it's up to minus 145 now. Pay him.
Pay the juice man,
Don't
baby.
be afraid. Just pay the juice man. Minus 145. Dude, Travis Kelce is going to catch 6 freaking passes. He's cleared this line in 9 of 13 games this season. 5 of 5 at Arrowhead. Every single game at Arrowhead Stadium this season, he's cleared this line. He's cleared it in 3 of his last 5. He caught 5 of 7 targets last week. The Chiefs need to win out to get a spot at this number 1 overall seed. They're going to be coming with everything they've got. Kelce excels against the Raiders historically. 3 weeks ago against Las Vegas, he caught 6 of 7 targets for 91 yards. In 11 career games with Mahomes at quarterback against the Raiders, Kelce has 6 receptions in 8 of 11 games. He has 5 catches twice. He's had 6 receptions in 6 of his last 7 against the Raiders, and he averages 7 catches on 9 targets. He's cleared this line in 9 straight games at Arrowhead, 13 of his last 14 at Arrowhead Stadium, 6 catches. It is way too low. This line should be 6.5 every single game of the season. 5.5, minus 125. I snagged it. Minus 145. I would still bet it. Pay the juice, man. Don't be afraid. He's catching 6 targets. 6 targets. That's all he needs. 6 catches.
Do we know 6 catches?
6
Do we
catches.
know 6 catches? Do we know Taylor Swift's status for this game? Is she going to be in attendance?
No, but I would assume so, right? It's freaking Christmas.
I would hope so.
But also no Tony, no Sky Moore, no Jet McKinnon for the Chiefs. There's gonna be targets to go around. Mahomes
No Tony is a good thing.
Right. Yeah, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that one.
Just throw it to Kelsey. I got the benefit. Shags wrote about this a couple of days ago, guys. This is why it's good to peep the scribbles, because he wrote about this forever ago. This line has moved, but go check it out whenever he does that. I like this one a bunch. Keep going. I don't want to knock your flow.
No, absolutely. Later, the afternoon game on Christmas, we've got the Giants and the Eagles. I don't have any props in this one. I touched on this a little bit. I've got it going under 43.5 is the number I got it at. It's maybe back down to 43. Like I said, neither of these offenses have really been producing over the last few weeks, especially. The Eagles lost 3 straight, scoring less than 17 points in their last 3 games. The Giants, they score less than 14 on the season. That number's down in the last 3 games as well. I think DeVito's magic has run out. Philly, this is a get-right spot, especially on defense for them before the playoffs start. So I like the Eagles to win this low-scoring affair, 24-14. There you have it, 24-14 Eagles, staying under 43.
Bang. I just want to, we talked about this earlier. This is what Tommy DeVito is going to be tomorrow.
Absolutely. That Grinch.
And then last but not least, maybe the game of the weekend.
Last but not least, absolutely the game of the weekend. 2 number 1 seeds in their conference, the Ravens against the 49ers out in Santa Clara. I lean with the Niners. Again, I'm a Chiefs homer. I need the Ravens to lose, but I think the Niners are just so good. So good, man. I don't know about the 5.5, to be honest with you. That spread kind of sketches me out. Is it 6 now?
That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I'm seeing 6 too.
Yeah, I don't know about that spread, but I do got a prop.
I don't know about that spread guy. That little spread guy. I don't know about that one.
The prop seems a little jockey. It's Lamar Jackson to throw a pick. I got it at minus 110. Lamar Jackson over half an interception. Like I said, I kind of lean with the Niners, so I do think he's going to have to be throwing the ball more, playing catch up, more passing attempts, more chances. He lets one slip away, especially against this 49ers secondary that leads the league in takeaways and interceptions. They force 1.4 interceptions per game. They've got 19 interceptions on the season. Lamar, he's only thrown a pick in 6 games this season, but he does have a game with 2 picks. He's had one in each of his last 2 games and in 3 of 5 games on the road this season. Like I said, the San Francisco defense is incredible. They've snagged 2 picks in each of their last 2 games. They forced a pick in 11 of 14 games this season, forcing multiple interceptions in half of those games. And like I said, 2 in each of their last 2. You don't want to play the San Francisco defense in San Francisco. Lamar is going to be throwing the ball a lot. He's going to let one slip away. Minus 110 for a pick is what I got it. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it.
Don't let.
And that's your Christmas Day card.
Christmas Day card from Shaggy Bets. Go peep the scribbles. Go look at the vids. Go check all the stuffs for you guys on Christmas Day. Go ahead and lock your bets in now so you don't have to step away too much from the fam tomorrow, or just lock them in later and, watch football all day. I don't care. Whatever you want to do.
Absolutely.
Good stuff, bro, as always. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get to cooking, gents. We got about 44, 47 minutes until these games kick off. Mm-hmm. I didn't say tip off. Kick off today.
Nice.
So let's cook let's do I like the Griddy-Iron 4. We'll do maybe 3 today, because we got 3. Just pick our money lines or our spreads. I'll leave the screen up so we can look at it while we're talking about them. Okay. So we have something to see. Let's do 3 legs. Who are we thinking is going to win? And we already talked about how we don't really want to touch any sides in these games. The other option is we can take 3. We could take 3 props instead. We could do 3 props.
We could probably
do money lines or props.
We can.
I kind of feel better about props, to be honest, today. I
Okay,
think
let's do that then.
all of us were like, we don't want to touch sides. The spread's stinky. Like, there's no good. There's good value on a lot of the money lines, but like,
You want
picking the right team.
You want to start with your Njoku look?
Yes, I would love to start with
Oh.
David Njoku.
Okay.
Receiving,
Let's start
receiving yards.
Yeah, is that what you want to do? His yards?
I was gonna say we can do his yards or we can do his catches. Either one. 50.5 is still the line I'm seeing for yards. I'm into that.
50.5. Okay. I'm
Um,
actually seeing
where do-
51.5, but that's okay.
I'm saying 52.5, but I'll take it.
Alrighty, all over the place.
1, 2, 3. Okay. That's a good starter. Wait, so all right, and just because of that, what are you guys getting for the receptions line for Njoku?
Well, I'm actually cooking this up on 4 different books right now.
I'm saying 4 minus 145.
4.5
Yeah.
for minus 146.
4.5 for minus 150.
Okay. You like the
So
yards?
let's just do the yards.
I like the yards.
If it gets 51 and you guys get hooked, I'm so sorry, but
That's okay.
It's the way it goes.
okay.
It's
Okay, so or we do like Flacco passing yards instead. I like that kind of equally.
I'd rather take Njoku.
All right. Well,
Personally.
Shaggy's like, what year is this? Let's take
Yeah,
Njoku.
right. Come on now.
fair enough.
What are we doing?
Okay. Sukh, what's your favorite play?
I don't know if I have one favorite play at all. I maybe Chuba.
I like
Chuba
Hubbard.
Chuba.
I like Hubbard. What do you want to
Okay.
take with Hubbard though?
Oh, I don't
Because
know.
you had the receptions, right? I have the rushing.
I had his
Like-
receptions at 3. Yeah.
I had the rushing and receiving, which was or is 89.5.
I don't
Shags,
hate
do
that.
you have a thought one way or the other in this one?
I would much rather take a Green Bay running back.
I'm
But
down to do that instead.
Betting the Panthers is just one step too far for Shags.
kind of.
Do you
To
want
be
to
honest.
take? Do we take AJ Dillon for 27.5 just because it's so low and hope that he gets enough touches?
Yeah, you probably don't.
Or
I'm seeing 25.5 too. You don't want to double dip on an AJ TD, do you? Or I'm sorry,
I don't-
AJ as an Aaron Jones TD.
touchdown?
Yeah, I mean that's more lotto worthy plus 160, but
I'd really be double
like
dipping,
that.
dude.
okay.
But
The touchdown?
Yeah, the TD.
I was gonna say the rushing attempts for Chuba could
For
be
Dillon.
nice, but let's do. Would you want? All right, it's gonna do. Shaggy, this is your pick. Do you want to
Okay.
take? What do you want to take?
Let's take let's just do AJ Dillon rushing yards. Let's just do it. It's low. I don't care that he broke his thumb. I think he'll just bowling ball his way to 30 yards.
Okay.
I'm actually seeing 25.5 as well on this other book. So
This other book. Cool.
This
I'm
other
getting
book.
27.5 still, but that's fine. Okay, so sorry. So now we kind of went away from Chuba, but that's okay.
Oh, no
I'm taking
worries,
Chuba.
no
I'm
worries.
taking Chuba by himself, so I'm with you on that side of it. So where do we want to finish this off with? Oh, what about Rashad White?
I was
We
gonna
kind of all
say,
were agreeing on that.
Oh yeah, let's take something with him for sure.
his
What do you guys wanna do?
receiving yards.
Kind of like that. We could
Receiving
do rushing
yards
and
is-
receiving.
Receiving's 26.5. Rushing, receiving, I'm seeing 99.5.
I kind of just like the receiving. What do you think, Shags?
I kind of just like the receiving too.
I'm down. I'm getting
yeah.
27.5, but that's okay.
Okay.
So that's those 3 legs. I'm getting
Are you-
541
Are you
for
on the green?
Njoku. No, I'm on the Florida Hard Rock.
Hard Rock. Okay.
Getting Njoku over 50.5, AJ Dillon over 27.5, and Rashad White minus over 27.5 receiving yards minus 115. So that is plus 541.
On the old blue book, I've got Njoku for 51.5, Dillon for 25.5, and White for 26.5 for plus 595. There you go, people.
Bing
I didn't
bong
press
bang.
any buttons, so I'm just sitting here.
It's okay.
That's all right.
Okay.
You don't have to. I am going to do that. Bing bong.
Oh, where'd it go? I was just typing it up.
There we go. All right, so that's our little Betspresso, or that's the Betspresso. That's the Griddy-Iron 3, the Christmas present deliverer. Put a little Christmas cash on it, and then we can send you off into the beautiful sunset for Christmas. Okay. Now, that was, so I got plus 541, but I'll put the graphic up with the plus 595 that you got, which is better value.
Cool. Yeah, I'm typing that up for with the exact numbers I got right now. David Njoku over 51.5 receiving yards, AJ Dillon over 25.5 rushing yards, and Rashad White over 26.5 receiving yards is what I got for plus 95 on the Blue Book.
Bang.
Boom, boom. There you
bong.
go, people.
All right. Shall we do a not overthought lotto?
Probably.
Probably.
Are we thinking? Do we just do touchdown scores?
I already have. I'm already heavily invested with Chef on touchdown scores.
All right.
It's okay. Or not. When I say heavily invested, I've already. No, we can do touchdowns. I'm down.
All right.
I love Hovey, but I really don't want to ride with Ryan Tannehill. He's going to score, but I don't want to put Ryan Tannehill in this bitch.
I will not bet Ryan Tannehill to score a touchdown. I am so rooting for it to happen.
What about in that game though? Do you guys want to ride Tyler Lockett with me for plus 230
for his touchdown,
or do you just play for his touchdown?
Would you rather just ladder him, or have you already laddered him?
Oh, his yards.
Yeah,
let's do that. I'm down for that.
Just okay.
What are the values on that?
60 for plus 154 or 70 for plus 225.
70.
Okay.
I like it all the way up to 80, honestly, for the value. When he hits his line, he goes 80 this season. It's either like 80 or he doesn't hit his line. So just tuned in. Was the best bet for Detroit, Minnesota. Over.
The over.
And also, what's up, buddy, down? Love you, bro.
Do we want to try and pick someone in that game to score?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, God, there are 7 guys with lower odds than plus 200 to get into the end zone.
I've got 4. Oh, I'm just looking at Lions. Never mind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 4 Lions. Then you got Hawk, Jay Jetta, and Ty Chandler. I don't know. We don't need to do a touchdown score. We don't need to force
the only thing about this game that, as I said earlier, is hard. Is just like for laddering options. It's just like who, you know, like
who? Yes.
Like which one, you know. I like Amon-Ra. We didn't even talk about him, but I like that. But I'm also playing against him in fantasy, so fuck Amon-Ra today. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I would be down to do something to ladder somebody from the
and I can't find anything. I'm looking through everything. There's nothing that's jumping out to me except for like psychotic shit like Baker 300 yards. And I know we don't need to be playing that shit.
I did say to you that I do like both of their passing yards in this game. Him and Trevor Lawrence. Both of these secondaries suck, dude.
Yeah, they do.
I'm down. I could be down. Go.
Sorry, go. I was just gonna say Jacksonville's given up big games to Jake Browning, CJ Stroud, 300 yards to Pickett as well. This is not a very good secondary at all.
I'm down to go either direction. I'm down to go with T-Law to have 275 or Baker to have 275. Or both of them to do plus 250. Like if we did 250 plus for both of them, that's probably similar value to like a plus 250 leg or something like that, you know?
You got any thoughts on this? Or do you want to tell us to calm down and move on?
No, I don't mind the 250 for each of them. Look, I feel like I'd lean more with T-Law for the 275. But I don't know. That's kind of all I got thoughts wise.
What is it 250 if you put them both together for 250 each?
250.
So where are we at? Jacksonville passing props.
for both of them to get 250, I'm seeing 280 plus 280.
Yeah, plus 243 is what I'm getting. Because Baker 250 is plus money.
Plus 243 for both of them for 250.
Mm-hmm. Sukh's getting 280. He's getting better. You
Kinda
could
like
even
that.
go. You could even go 225 for Baker, and it's 169.
I mean, don't ask me. Don't
No,
fucking ask me.
I liked both of them. I really did. We talked about it earlier.
I mean, fucking Gerald played Baker 3 TDs last week like a man, and it's smacked.
The question is, we either choose one of them to go to 275, or we pick them both to go 250 and just set it there and move on. Pick one more leg.
SPJ, just make a gut call. Make a gut call.
No, make Shaggy do it. I don't know. I like them both. honestly,
Warren
I'd
for
rather
275.
Yeah, there you
Okay,
go.
let's go. Let's go.
I kind of like T-Law a little better, but
Let's do it.
that means I hate when we're splitting hairs because shit's gonna
Guys,
piss me off.
so we got Lockett for 70 plus, T-Law for 275.
Gotta get a
Those
pass
two-
catcher or something.
Say those two
What do you
plus
guys-
739.
What do you guys think about? You're gonna hate me.
No, never. Tell us.
Garrett Wilson.
Okay, I fucking hate you.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
All right,
No.
fine. See, I knew it. I knew you were gonna hate me. I told you. Okay. Then no Garrett Wilson. What about Michael Pittman against Atlanta?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nah. He got banged up last week. He could get
think-
one hit and be out.
I think he is out.
No,
is
he's
he?
playing. Pretty sure. Or is he out? He passed concussion protocol.
Where was I seeing?
Oh, he's out. He's out.
Yeah, downgraded to out for week 16. Yeah.
I mean, he got his fucking neck broken, basically. I'm
Right,
not
yeah.
surprised.
Do we want to take something in
JT's
this
back, though.
Cowboys Dolphins game?
Oh, probably. It's just
Yes.
what though? Should we just ladder Tyreek and just call it?
Yep. I mean, I'm a big fan of the cheetah. I'll go put the hat on right now.
How high do we have to ladder that dude?
Probably 125 is plus
For
200.
sure. It's gonna be a weird number.
110 is plus 164.
What's 125?
250.
What's 150?
520.
What we could also do is take him 100 and a touchdown.
Oh. Shags, what do you think?
You do 100 and a touchdown. You could do, I mean, most receiving yards in the game is plus 162.
But there's CD that always
There's
scares me.
CD.
CD could pop off.
So
Oh, yeah.
100 and a touchdown for Reek. That's plus 198. Plus 198 for that two-legger for 100 plus and a touchdown. That brings our four-legger to plus 2401.
I think we take the touchdown out and do the 110. I do. So I said this yesterday. We kind of talked about this. I do think that they give away these boosts during the holidays as kind of like almost a little bit more free cheese to get people to bet more.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
think that the boost logic applies year round. I think that there are spots where the boosts are legitimately kind of free. I mean, nothing's free, but
They're marketing right now, for sure.
exactly. They're trying to get people to do it, man.
So we got Lockett for 70 plus, T-Law for 275 plus, and Tyreek for 110 plus. That comes to plus 2147.
I kind of dig that, gents. What do you think?
Okay.
Shaggy, I Venmo'd you. I think I got everything covered.
Yeah. Yeah,
Can you put 5 for me, please?
No, but nobody plays this for V. Nobody plays this for V.
This is punishment for not being here.
All right, just that three-legger.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Plus 2147. Boom, booked.
So it's Tyler Lockett, 80 plus, T-Law,
70.
275. Sorry,
I did-
70 plus.
Yes, I was going to say I just did 70.
T-Law, 275 plus, and then Tyreek Hill, 110 plus.
110 plus. Uh-huh.
Let's get
Yes,
to
sir.
fucking Tyreek, man. Let's get to Tyreek for the afternoon game so we can
Get to
sweat
the
out
sweat.
Tyreek getting 110.
Uh-huh.
What does $5 get you? Like 120 bucks, something like that.
Yeah, it was 110, I think.
I'll take that. Nice little $5 investment for your Christmas Eve. Why not?
Yeah,
The Popes are coming for one of you guys.
It's me.
it's FPJ.
Coming for Jesus. That's my birthday tomorrow. They know that I need to go into a little hole somewhere.
Right.
Happy early birthday, SPJ. It's not actually your birthday, right? It's just a Jesus.
No, it is
thing.
actually my birthday.
No way.
No, it's not. You guys celebrated my birthday in October.
I was gonna say.
Oh my god.
Keep up, bro.
I can't even say humiliate.
You can't say it. You're right. You really can't say it.
It's done. Toast.
Oh
Toast.
my god. Get me out of here.
All right. It's been so awesome hanging out with you guys for Christmas Eve. Thanks for spending some time with us on this beautiful day. The Griddy. This is not our last Griddy-Iron gang before the end of the year. This is not our last Griddy-Iron gang of 2024. We have one more Griddy-Iron gang of 2024. But we hope you guys have a spectacular holiday tomorrow. It was Tyreek Hill, T-Law, and Tyler Lockett for 70 plus. Double down. 70 plus. And then our regular guys are scrolling at the bottom of the screen. It is, gotta wait. Njoku over 51.5 receiving yards from the Browns. A.J. Dillon from the Packers over 25.5 rushing yards. And Rachaad White over 26.5 receiving yards from the Bucks plus 595. Bing bong. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to all of you guys. We appreciate you so much. Thanks for stopping by with us and hanging out with us every single day over here. Go check out bettingnews.com. You guys know the deal. Go give us some support, some follows, some love. If you're watching us on Twitter, appreciate you. Come and kick it with us on Twitch next time. But if you're watching on Twitter, we really appreciate you wherever you're watching us and however you're consuming all of our media from all of us at Betting News. We really appreciate you guys. Merry Christmas. Go follow these two fine gentlemen on the Twitter machine at Just Sukh, at Shaggy_Bets. Go follow me. That's Sweatpant Jesus for all of our plays, our vibes, and everything that we do on the daily. Go follow VSauce, even though he's not here. Go follow Walmart Mac Miller, Gretzky Betskys, Colby. Who else did I forget?
All the dudes.
All the dudes. Eddie, I said NZ. Eddie, Eddie, go follow Devin. Go follow all of us. We got lots of people involved with us that we love having. We go and get involved with each other, get better together. That's what it's all about. Gentlemen, you got any last words for these beautiful people before you go and celebrate your lovely Christmases?
Temple Owls in 45 minutes. Lock in. Hooty hoo. Chiefs are winning by 1 million tomorrow.
Hooty hoo. Hooty hoo.
Hooty hoo. Hooty 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 hoo.
I apologize to my family, but I'm taking a nap. And also, V, wherever you are, you're a trash can, and you're not coming out with us again.
Oh, man. You guys came for the winners, and you stayed for the Immaculate Conception vibes today.
Nice.
Merry Christmas Eve, guys. We appreciate you so much. Have a great holiday. Yeah. Thanks, man. Shots. Appreciate you. Take it easy, guys. Have a good holiday. Merry Christmas. Peace.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? Riding in the deep. Down in the deep. Now I know y'all be loving this shit right here. Rolling. What you gonna do? Rolling. What you gonna do? Down in the rolling. What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit. What you know about